Oh, perfect. This is a good spot. Good enough for two scenarios to happen simultaneously. It's a flat ground there. You can use that. Another patient can lie right here. Yeah.
Subramanian Mukhiya is a trekking trainer.
Go ahead and prepare the spot then. Sharing the location with Manav so that he can bring people here.
At this point, he is preparing for the surprise section on today's trek, medical emergency, or more precisely, a medical simulation.
Just fix my makeup. I have some fake bruise here. This is a primary injury, this is a secondary injury. But because I have a head bruise and I was mountain biking, they need to protect my spine. That's what we are checking for.
The blood is fake. The injuries are fake. Subramanian is not at all injured, but the response and the protocol that will follow will be real. 3 sharp whistles imply a call for SOS.
Please help me, yaar.
Within seconds, we watch as a group of trainee hikers move with calculated urgency.
मेरे पैर बहुत जोर से लग गई है. What hurt my leg, I think.
One checks on breathing, another checks his spine.
Okay, so right foot on your left foot so that we can check for any injuries in the spine or on the back.
Okay.
Count of 3. 1, 2, and 3.
From communication to evacuation, everyone suddenly has a role to play.
On the spine?
नहीं अभी तो नहीं है. Okay.
Calm down, okay?
3, 1, 2, and 3.
For the trainees, this is a crucible. In the remote wilderness, help isn't minutes away. It often takes hours, if not days. The first responder is usually not a professional. It is a fellow hiker. Manvendra Singh Shekhawat and Subramanian Mukhiya are the founders at Hike X, an adventure community where trekkers are not merely taken on hikes, but are taught how to exist in the wild. Independently, responsibly, and armed with the right kind of skills and knowledge.
We definitely receive a lot of heartwarming messages that this course also helped us bring lifestyle changes. We are more conscious about our choices now, about our footprint now. We just have to make not throwing litter on the track cool. Right now that's not cool. Right now just clicking pictures and posting on social media is cool. We just have to bring the shift that this is recreation, but there is also skill. And once that shift happens in the mindset, I don't think somebody would throw garbage on the trail.
The rescue drill is one of the 16 skills being taught at a week-long field course in a village called Kanyal near Manali in Himachal Pradesh.
The caterpillar motion was fine. You didn't forget about the tailbone, which is great.
And once they are here, the first thing that they learn is first aid. Before you step in the outdoors, you should know what would you do when things go haywire. That helps them build confidence. Then secondly, when they come here, they would learn backpacking. How would you carry all of that stuff that you have back on your shoulders comfortably? Then they learn navigation. The biggest fear that a hiker has is, I'm lost. So hiking field course helps them move from I'm lost to, oh, I'm on the wrong trail. I want to go on the right trail.
This is the first trek with HikeX for Satyam Chandra, a government employee from Faridabad. He has been on the more popular treks with larger crowds, but this time wanted to choose differently.
It takes much more than just the thought. You have to do the work, you have to learn the course, and because there's so many trails that you can do, it's not about just those famous I did that. Like Manali is not just 2 or 3 trails. It's a full forest, and it enables you to go anywhere you want, any trail you want. And even if you want, you can make your own new trails. Everybody has a thought of cleanliness, sustainability, but it just you have to take the step. You have to take the hard work to learn the skills.
It still definitely is a new concept in India. Independent, responsible, and environmentally conscious hiking, where you travel light, are skilled enough to discover the terrain by yourself, and importantly, leave no trace behind. Trekking in India currently breaks almost each of those tenets. globally, the COVID pandemic triggered a surge in outdoor travel. In India, social media did the rest. All of a sudden, fragile mountain landscapes were left to absorb unprecedented numbers of visitors. So what happens when that pressure is left unmanaged? To find out, we headed to one of the busiest trekking routes in the Himalayas. From a distance, the Hamta Pass trail across the Pir Panjal range is everything a postcard promises. Sweeping meadows, snow-fed streams, towering peaks. But a closer look reveals how the landscape is being ravaged.
सीजन में हज़ारों ट्रैकर्स इस ट्रेल पे चलते हैं और इस ट्रेल पे फिक्स्ड कैंप्स हैं। इसी वजह से इस ट्रेल पे हज़ारों की संख्या में लोग चलते हैं। कैंप के कॉलोनीज सेटअप है हर कैंप साइट पे। तो एक दिन वहाँ पे ट्रैकर्स आके रुकते हैं, नेक्स्ट डे वहाँ से मूव करते हैं अगली कैंप साइट पे। तो ये 3 दिन का ट्रैक है, 3 नाइट 4 डेज़ का ट्रैक है। तो 4 जगह आपको ऐसी फिक्स्ड कैंप साइट्स नज़र आएंगी।
कितनी हाइट पे आएंगे उसमें?
तो पहला जो कैंप साइट है छिक्का में, जो कि ऑलमोस्ट 3000 मीटर हाइट पे है। दूसरा है 3600 मीटर्स। फिर हम हमटा पास क्रॉस करते हैं, फिर है 3900 मीटर्स के करीब, और फिर 3600 अगेन छतरू पे।
Ravi Thakur is a known name in these parts. A veteran adventure tour operator and community leader, he has watched with much trepidation what large crowds of trekkers and the promise of easy money can do to a landscape as fragile as this.
लीटर काफ़ी ज़्यादा हो गया है प्लास्टिक का, खासकर अगर आप कैंप साइट पहुंचते हैं, वहाँ पे इतने ज़्यादा टॉयलेट पिट्स खोदे होते हैं और उसका जो प्रॉपर तरीके से, इको फ्रेंडली तरीके से वो टॉयलेट पिट्स नहीं होते हैं। ओवर यूज़ होने की, ओवर ट्रैफिक होने की वजह से वो पूरा जितना भी है जो ह्यूमन वेस्ट है वो पूरा हमारे नदी नालों में चला जाता है और वही पानी नीचे वैली में लोग पीते हैं, जिससे कि बीमार भी होते हैं लोग काफ़ी।
Beyond ecological pressures, most trekking companies offer no training to participants. Many first-time hikers venture onto high mountains with little understanding of terrain, weather, or emergency responses, raising serious questions on safety and preparedness.
रिस्क तो लाइफ के लिए रहेगा ही रहेगा, क्योंकि माउंटेन्स में ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप एक बिल्कुल ही फेयर वेदर में ही हाइक कर रहे हैं। मौसम भी ख़राब हो सकता है, लैंडस्लाइड जोन्स भी हो सकते हैं, सडन स्नोफॉल भी हो सकता है, स्नो स्टॉर्म, फ्लैश फ्लड्स भी आ सकते हैं। तो उसमें प्रॉब्लम कहाँ आती है? अगर बड़े छोटे ग्रुप्स हैं उनको हैंडल करना ईजी है, बड़े ग्रुप को हैंडल करना एक साथ बहुत मुश्किल होता है, क्योंकि उतने ज़्यादा गाइड प्रोवाइड वो कंपनी किसी भी हालत में नहीं कर पाती।
The sun hasn't risen yet this Sunday in Delhi, but Sneh Wadhwani is headed to Sanjay Van, the sprawling city forest in the heart of the capital. She's joining a trail run to commemorate Women's Trail Day. A school teacher and an outdoor enthusiast, these early mornings are not new for Sneh. Running, swimming, and trekking are part of her weekly routine. But what's helped her take to them more wholeheartedly is Capital Trails, an outdoors and trail running community in the Delhi NCR region.
When I joined the first Capital Trails, we joined the walk first. I discovered Sanjay Van, for example. Again, I've run there, but didn't know that there were so many little areas that I had never explored, because usually we're running on our own. But when you join a group, you realize there's so much more that you can discover, and just the camaraderie, the community, and the fact that you've got people who are all there for the same reason, and that's to explore the forests or the trails of Delhi.
That precisely is the fundamental message at Capital Trails. that not every outdoor adventure has to begin with a trip to the Himalayas.
This is a fun run. This is not a race. Everyone's into each stage together.
The community encourages people to rediscover forests, ridges, and trails in their own backyard.
Not everyone can go to the mountains every weekend, so let's do the next best thing and take people to the real outdoors, which are the trails and forests around NCR. And we are blessed to have such a wide green cover around our city, and some forests as close as 15 minutes from any point in South Delhi.
Founded by Nakul Bhutta and Kshitish Purohit, there was also a larger intention at play. If more people learned to explore nearby landscapes responsibly, it could reduce pressures on overcrowded mountain trails.
We try to create guidelines of what people can bring, what are the minimum gear requirements, safety aspects. So looking at all of that, we created our monthly meet structure, where every month we meet in a different forest area of Delhi NCR. So that helps people see different forests, and literally if you do one forest, you would come back to it after 18 to 24 months. It's that much variety of spaces that we have, so we're so blessed.
One of the biggest gaps in the hiking ecosystem in India is the access to information. There is hardly any data, for instance, on how many terrains and trails exist in our vast mountain landscapes. This is something HikeX is trying to change by what they call democratizing the trekking experience.
Right now, if you see, our whole country is hiking in on maybe 20-30 hikes or treks. We want to change that. It will take load off from those trails, and we'll realize that India as a subcontinent has so much to offer, and it is also very inclusive.
Between 2025 and 2026, Manvendra decided to undertake a 2,000-kilometer trek across the Sahyadri range in a bid to discover new trails. He went on to manually map every junction, water source, and campsite along the way.
Satellite cannot do the same thing in a forest. We are sitting in a pine forest right now. It has a thick canopy, so satellite cannot know where the trail is. So this is what HikeX is doing for the outdoors. We walk and we map all these trails. This is the very fundamental layer that we need in our country to make outdoors accessible, safer, and inclusive.
This data is then made available online through an open source platform.
So we already have a working trail database within the community where we have listed more than 1,000 trails. Manav has been already mapping from last 7-8 years, right? So over 6,000, 7,000 trails are already mapped. Those trails are available on OSM, which is accessible to everyone as of today. Any app you open, the trail that you see on the app is probably marked by Manav, because they all source their information from OSM.
At the end of the day, however, whether across the Himalayas, the Sahyadris, or Delhi's forests, the future of our outdoors depends on how responsibly people choose to move through these landscapes. For communities like HikeX and Capital Trails, the answer lies in a fundamental principle: leave no trace.
When we come to leave no trace, I mean, our philosophy, our tenet is very simple. You leave an area just as you found it, or better, right? So if we find wrappers, we pick them up. We make it a point, so none of our members litters on the trail. We don't leave anything behind, just our footprints. I think that is allowed, right?
We've actually left no trace behind today. But unfortunately, there is a lot of garbage on these trails. But when we do go out on trail runs, we try and pick up whatever we can if we find something which shouldn't be, where it doesn't belong.
You first place stones at the bottom.
Back in Manali, HikeX ensures that even the campfire is put out without leaving any markings on the terrain.
Leave no trace basically means that you leave nature as you found it. And then the main aim is to spread this ash in a way that it will be very difficult to identify that there is someone who did campfire here. And then the last bits. And it's done.
Thanks for watching Eco India. If you like the story, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Scroll.in on YouTube.